Here is our trapper's cabin, moved to Hart Square in 1986, donated by Nellie Bowman, about 18 miles from here, near Baker's Mountain. It was built by Marcus Bowman, and the cabin itself dates around 1850. His children, Artie and Lee, lived in this house till about 1933, and actually Artie died at the age of 101. The most unusual thing about this particular cabin is the chinking. Chinking being the stuff between the logs. It's done with chestnut. Also, the door itself was only 5 feet tall. I love they ask the kids why the door was so short. I always get the answer 95% of the time. People were short. That's true, but that's not the reason the door was short. The reason the door is short is because heat rises. And you don't want to lose all the heat going out of your tall front door. Interestingly, the door is decorated with nails. This was the way that they, like folk art, that's the way they decorated. They had no other way of decorating to make theirs look a little bit different than the next cabin, which was really a unique finding in this particular cabin. Mike and Charlie now will talk about this particular cabin and trapping of animals, and inside you'll find an example of every hide that was found in the 1800s that trapped in this particular area.
Come on in and welcome to the Trapper's Cabin. My name is Charlie. This is my brother Mike. We're trappers, and we enjoy it. It provides us with food. It provides us with clothing. As you see here, there are plenty of pelts here that we've gathered over the years, and all these pelts that you see here were at one time indigenous to North Carolina. We got a bunch of tools and stuff that we use. Let me see if I can find one of the traps. Hang on a second. This is one of the traps we use for a little bit larger animals like our bears and stuff like that. And they're hard to set, they're heavy, and they're cumbersome. Coming on around this way here, you see our coons, our squirrels, a lot of squirrels and coons in this area. And they provide us with a lot of food. And they keep us warm in the wintertime. And we did a lot of trapping for survival. As you can see here, this hog's hide, the fur on it, they don't have fur like that today. They're really thin and everything. And we trap bear and buffalo. The buffalo hides went on our beds to keep us warm. This is something we done to survive. It wasn't just a hobby. It provided us with clothing, and it provided us with food. Not just us, but our whole families. Coming on around here, the bear hides, the beaver hides, the deer hides, and by the bed here, we got our wash basin here. We used freshen up before we got up in the morning. We even used the bear head, like similar to what I have here with the fox, make pouches and stuff with.
Now, all these traps here back in the 1800s were all handmade. Blacksmiths, and if a man at home was a good blacksmith, he made his own. And the axes, even our own water jug made out of a tree. Plugged each end up where it's rotted out. All this stuff is something that a man put his heart into, and well, matter of fact, he put his life into. Because when he left on trapping season, like leave in September, he may not be back in time for Thanksgiving, and he may be. Depends on how good of a season and how far he has to travel. I mean, 30 miles ain't too bad, but you may have to go 50 miles. If you do, that's a long walk. I talked earlier about our traps being all handmade, and and some of us had the ability to make them. But when you had to go down to the blacksmith, that was his job. We all have a purpose in life, and just like the blacksmith, he beats and bounds all day long. And we got same way with all of our animals. All of our animals are a gift. They provide for us. The more we get, like I said earlier, their hides are worth more than gold. That bobcat, he's hard to catch. You very seldom see one in the woods. Some people say they see a lot. Well, I've seen 2 in my lifetime, and I'm getting pretty young. But I've seen 2 in my lifetime hunting, and they pretty in the woods, But I'd shoot the coyote and let the deer walk. Because if you get rid of the coyote, you're gonna have more rabbits, you're gonna have more squirrels, you're gonna have deer, more coons. He's after anything that'll go fit between his teeth. He don't care what it is. He'll eat you out of house and home and not matter. But yeah, these animals are a trip. But it's where you learn, and you learn about them, and then you respect them. Just because there's 40 coons over there, you don't go back and get all 40 coons. You'll take you one, go somewhere else and trap. Don't wear that one out. He has been good to you. He give you one. That's the same way with your deer hunting. Just because you got 10 deer coming by this trail, get you one deer. Save the rest for seed. I mean, that deer has gave himself to you to eat. So don't disrespect him by killing everything you see. So be respectful of the animals that you hunt. That's the greatest thing you could do for yourself. Yeah, I reckon the next thing we need to do is go get us something, make some lead out of, and pour some more balls where we'll have something to shoot them with.
Yeah.
All right, brother, let's go out back into where we belong.
Okay, and if y'all want to learn more, come on down here to the festival at Hart Square, and you'll learn a lot, not only about trapping, but the way of life back in the 1700s. Y'all have a great day.